Nick. I'm with Sunshine State RVs in Gainesville, Florida. We are the #1 Class B RV dealership in Florida. We're #2 in the whole United States of America. And even more prouder than that, I am very proud that our team has won the Flying W Winnebago Excellence Award for the 5th year in a row. That means Winnebago has done surveys to every one of our customers, and we have passed with a 5-star rating from every Winnebago customer to get this coveted Flying W award. We have won it in 21, 22, 23, 24, and we just won it in 2025. So this is a pretty heavy-duty trophy that they give us, and I got them sitting on my desk. If you want to come get a picture with them, it's like a Super Bowl ring. You know, people get pictures of the Super Rings. You can get a picture with my Flying W trophy if you would like. But enough about the Flying W trophy and Sunshine State RVs. This behind me is a brand new Winnebago Revel 2026. This thing has the new grille. It has the new interior. It has the new paint color on the outside. It has everything that Winnebago has put into a brand new 2026. I was like, as soon as I saw this, I was like, that's the next van we're gonna do a video on. So check this out. We actually flatbed every Winnebago from their factory in Iowa to our dealership. They tell me, I'm gonna put this away, it's really heavy. They tell me that we are the only dealership that flatbeds every single Winnebago across the country. We pay extra for that because I want this thing to have 0 miles on it when you get it. And if you buy it, we will flatbed it to you. Free delivery anywhere in the country from Gainesville, Florida to you, or we'll fly you here. But what's cool is you get to do the break-in period on your Winnebago. Every other Winnebago is driven. We flatbed every one. So this Mercedes Sprinter 19-foot Winnebago Revel has the brand new paint color scheme. So this is black and this is that blue-gray color. And I think from what I've seen, this is the sharpest color combination that Winnebago has done on a Class B, let alone in almost the whole overland industry. I think this color combination, I'm just in love with it. Absolutely in love with it. They're also the first to be using this brand new Mercedes grille. Now, I don't know if anyone else can get it. I don't know if this is something Winnebago has made, but this thing looks stinking awesome. There's not another grille paint job look like this. I mean, they have turned this Revel into something they've been making since 2016 into something that looks brand spanking new. So the Revel was the first overland van, adventure van on the market. Everybody else who's making them kind of took the Revel and said, just like an iPhone, they took the Revel and they said, man, what is it missing? What can we do a little better? How can we change it? How can we do this? And everyone's put their spin on it. And there's some really nice other adventure vans that we sell and some we don't sell that I wish we did that are nice as well. But this here right now today is the coolest looking front end and the coolest looking color combination to me. So 19-foot, 4-cylinder, high output diesel engine, all-wheel drive, 2026 model. It has the Revel roof rack. It has the Revel LED lights. I love how it says Revel in it. It has the power awning with the LED lights. It has the lights here. It has the big Winnebago running board that has a bunch of little Winnebago little van pictures on it that says Revel. You know, something that's unique about Winnebago is they make all their own stuff. So the roof rack, the running boards, the wheels, the tire rack, all of that stuff, they make themselves. They don't go buy it and just put it together. They actually manufacture it there in Iowa the way that they want to do it. They don't have to go find what everyone else does. They say, this is how we want it, so this is how we're going to make it, which is pretty neat. I'm going to show you something inside real quick. I love how Winnebago turns the inside and outside and kind of combines them together. So this is a table, fold down exterior table here. It's great for a workspace. It's also great when you're making margaritas in a blender and you can sit here and make them. When you want a Bluetooth speaker here so you can listen to music outside under your awning. Like, how great of a campsite is this right here? Like, I can definitely see myself with my kids hanging out here. I don't know if all my kids could sleep in this van, but they would have tents there and me and my wife could sleep in the van, the kids can sleep in tents, and we can be hanging out here, which is great. I also love how there's a screen, so that screen comes down, so that way it's there, and then you have your fridge. So this fridge opens up and you can access it from the outside as well. So I love how they put it right here and make it very easily accessible there, easily accessible here. So big fan of how they do that. As we're rolling through, you can see they have the bump out there to give you a little more space in the back. You do have your 5,000 pound towing capacity. You have your nice big heavy duty Winnebago Revel ladder that's here. And then this is that roof rack that they do. They put some lights in it. They put solar panels in it. Everything is here, but this roof rack is just sharp looking. I mean, it is really sharp looking. You can do more up here, but they kind of give you a good start to it. And this is a big ladder. You know, what a lot of people do is they end up strapping things to the ladder for storage, kayaks or paddle boards or skis, fishing poles. And then we can also put a spare tire here, which we do a lot of times, or an owl box or some type of box we can put here, a rover box on the back door. So I love how they kind of give you the space there. Here's the bigger bump out. So this side has the bigger bump out than the other side. You do have a smart plug, which is nice. And actually, let me grab the smart plug. The smart plug is something that when you are using it, actually, you know what, Tim, before we move to the smart plug, let's actually show the back here. So this back is super useful. This is kind of when you're camping, like I showed you the side, Winnebago's also done a great job with the back here that gives you a space for bikes. It gives you a space for scooters, for paddle boards, for motorcycles, for, you know, whatever it is you are adventuring, wherever it is you're going. This is a great area to store all of that stuff. They give you these racks here so you can strap things down, so you're not just throwing it in there and letting it move around. They give you all of this whole system here so you can strap things down. They also give you an exterior shower. Nobody wants to put dirty stuff in their nice fancy RV, right? So you have hot and cold water right here. So you plug that in and you can clean off whatever it is you're doing, and then you can stick it in the RV to store. And then when you're ready to go to bed, you just lower the bed down to here. You press a button and then you still have all of this for storage. So you don't have to take everything out. Now you can break your bikes down if you want, or you can move things around, you can move them up front, but the bed comes down to here. But when you're not sleeping, this whole thing is storage in there, which is so great. I mean, look how much room you have in here. Whew. You have a lot of room to sit, to stand. You know, this is probably a better one to sit on. So if you did want to sit and get some work done, they make a little desk here. They make an area back here just to kind of hang out when you're washing your feet or putting something together or whatever it is you're doing. This is a great area back here to utilize for storage, for access, for just kind of taking a rest while you're camping. If it's raining and you need to get in real quick, you don't want to go up front and dirty that. You can just dirty the back and then you just hose it out with your outside hose. So really like how they make it very, very useful in the back. So you look at all this stuff here, you got your fresh water, and they put it inside the van to keep it to where it is 4 seasons, to where this stuff doesn't freeze. This is all your water stuff here. And what's nice is at Sunshine State RVs, we have someone who can teach you how to use all this. You may look at this and be like, man, I can see myself using it, but Nick, I don't know how to use it. You know, you're telling me it has a double Lithionics lithium pack, 16.8 kW kilowatts, 16 kilowatts of lithium batteries, Lithionics lithium batteries. You can power this air conditioner for 20 hours probably on that, and the fridge and the lights and everything else. I mean, huge lithium pack. It has solar panels, it has inverters, it has hot water, cold water, it has a fridge and a shower and a toilet. Like, most people just don't know how to use this stuff. But at Sunshine State RVs, we really teach you how to use all of this. We fly you here, pick you up at the airport, bring you to the dealership, spend as much time with you as you need, teaching you how to use your outside shower, how to use your lithium, how to plug in at a campground if you choose to do that. And we want to make sure that you know how to do it. But then for your first 2 nights, we put you up at a local campground, so that way you can camp, you can sleep, you can shower, you can test everything in the RV. Any issues, any problems, anything you don't quite understand, you come right back and we show you immediately how to work it again, or if it's broke, we fix it. You don't have to wait. You don't have to have an appointment. You just show right back up. You wake up, hey man, my AC is not blowing cold. Pull right back up. We take care of it right then. My water's not getting hot. Pull up. We take care of it right then. Whatever the issue is, we take care of it right away for you, because you put your trust in us, and we want you to know when you leave Gainesville that everything is working the way it should, and that you know how to work everything. So that's our commitment to you when you buy an RV from us, which is pretty cool. We also do a 5-day guaranteed service appointment, to where no matter what the problem is, we guarantee a service appointment within 5 days of calling. Within 100 miles, we'll pick your RV up, bring it to us, service it, deliver it back to you at no charge. So here's your smart plug, that thing I just showed you. You plug it in there, plug into a campground if you need. This thing has enough lithium batteries, you don't need it. Revel, Winnebago Revel branded wheels, off-road tire, all-terrain tires, which is pretty cool. Cassette toilet, which really helps you when you're out in the sticks, when you're out boondocking somewhere, when you're in the Moab, when you're in Page, Arizona. I've been to Page, Arizona, and I love it. And I rented a side-by-side and rode around everywhere. And I envisioned myself camping in Page, Arizona. And I was like, where would I dump my black tank? With a cassette, you can dump places. With a black tank, there was nowhere to dump. And thank God there's lithium, because you can just use lithium. So you take this where you're going, and then you get there, you open it up, you pull this up, you unscrew it, and then you dump it. So, you know, this is pretty clean. I'd probably drink it right now, but probably not actually. But this is a brand new RV also. I'm not messing with a used RV. So this is a great thing there that really helps you get more boondocking ability out of your RV, along with the lithium batteries and the way everything is set up. Nice big Revel running board there. And like I said, come around, you got side view cameras, top view, front view. You have the whole bird's eye view camera of the Mercedes. So this may look like an Overland van. Well, it is an Overland van, adventure van, but it's very comfortable to drive, very comfortable to sit in with the adaptive cruise, LED headlights, push button start, heated seats, everything that you would expect out of Mercedes Sprinter. This thing has. So let's jump in the front. I've already showed you the side. I've showed you the back. I've showed you the whole outside. Let me show you where you can put 4 people very comfortably and travel in this thing. So this front area here is made to be set up like a dinette. So you got 2 seats there, both with 3-point seat belts. You got the driver's seat, passenger seat that can easily swivel around. You have a place here that you can work, that you can eat, drink, hang out, place here. So 4 people can comfortably be sitting right here, hanging out. Now there is sleeping for 2 in the back, but there's seating for 4 up front here. So I love how they make this so comfortable. You know, I always say my wife does sleep a little longer than I do. She tells me it's scientifically proven that women need more sleep than men. And so that hour she gets extra every day is a great hour for me, because I get to get up, I get to read my Bible, I get to drink my coffee, I get to catch up on my Florida Gators, I get to send my text messages out for the day, talking to my kids, whatever it is I do. And I get to just sit up here in peace and quiet, and while she is sleeping, and then when she wakes up, then we can sit here. I make her coffee and breakfast, and she usually likes a smoothie, where I like a big traditional breakfast. You know, it's a little different, but this is just such a great area here to do that. This obviously adjusts, and then you can get up and you can move. I can move to this side here and sit very comfortably here. I can sit here. We do have, you know, those windows here. There's LED, there's a USB, USB-C, 12 volt. And then this does slide out in the event you do have 2 kids that are either big or that can't sit next to each other without fighting and elbowing and doing all that stuff. So this is nice how it does give you that little extra space. You can move it back in if you want. But I love this area here. So this is like a great little area, very comfortable. They really improved these seats last year with the 3-point seat belts and the child anchors as well. So if you have a 2-year-old or a 1-year-old or a newborn, you can put the child anchors in there and they will be safe. I do like how they have this cabinet here. So this thing actually shuts and it locks, and you open it and it goes. So no matter how heavy or how valuable you have in there, when it's shut, this thing is not opening, but now it is. So there's a port here for the roof. What we typically do is install Starlink on here for people. So you install Starlink, run the wiring down, plug it in, and you have your router in here, which is really nice. And then this is your screen for the Timberline, and this is your screen for the lithium batteries. So your Timberline here is your hot water heater, your lithium batteries, Lithionics lithium batteries. So it's 16.8 kilowatts, 3,600 watt inverter. You have solar panels, all of that is here. You do have your one touch here. You can see your tank levels, your battery levels, turn your water pump on or off there as well. And these are all, ooh, lights. Oh, let there be light. That just got brighter in here, didn't it? Then pretty cool, you have your button for your bed. So like I showed you earlier, the bed is up. You press a button here and the bed drops. So something they really improved in 2026, besides the paint, besides the grill, they really improved the mattress. So this mattress here is a really nice high-end, very comfortable, breathable memory foam mattress called Reprieve, and it is significantly better and bigger, or better and more comfortable than the other ones. The sleeping area is 49 by 79. So, and there's a lot of space underneath. So lots of space here. And if you do need privacy when you're sleeping, this does drop and you can zip it there. And this kind of acts as your bedroom door. And there it is. Now it's back up. So really nice how they do that there. I did show you the fridge. Nice countertop here with the sink, hot water, cold water. You do have 110 plugs here, and you have different, the cabinets are all just like I showed you a second ago. Everything is latching like that, which is nice because it really secures the aluminum framed cabinetry. So this is all aluminum framed here. So it's very lightweight and it stays closed. Even when you're on bumpy roads, no matter where you're at, it stays closed. So they give you the drawers there. They give you a nice big cabinet here as well with some storage. And then you have your hot water, your cold water, and your sink storage here. I love how they include the little W all over the place, right? Brand placements, all of that good stuff. I saw something on the news the other day. They said they're going to be sponsoring weddings now. So you're going to do brand placement in people's weddings to offset the cost because they're so darn expensive. I thought that was kind of funny. So this is everything you need for, like they give you this little thing. So you got your waist hose, your max air controller. These are the little hooks and rings for the storage thing in the back. You do have your bathroom here. So this is where you can put stuff on. So let's say you go scuba diving and you do come back, you want to take off your scuba gear. You can put your wetsuit on here and let it drain. There is a drain on the floor. You can hang stuff from here. You got a hot, cold shower hose there with the fan. And then you do have your cassette toilet like I talked about earlier. But this can come out, it can stay in. You can have two of them, totally up to you. You know, what's great is everybody uses these things so differently. And so this kind of gives you a little more privacy here too, if you did need to stand up and use the bathroom in the alleyway here. So I love how they give you the privacy you need. They just make it very flexible. It's not like a cookie cutter where you have to use it their way. And this could be a wet bath. It could be a gear closet. It can hold all of your stuff, you know. However you're going to use it, whatever you're going to do, that's the way the Revel wants you to revel. There's an app, it's called How to Revel, and there's no right way to do it. There's not one main way to do it. Winnebago has made this for you, so that way you have a very luxury, comfortable driving Mercedes Sprinter with a push button start, bird's eye view, digital rear view mirror, LED lights, everything you're used to driving. And then Winnebago made sure you had all the lithium power in the world, your freshwater tanks, cassette toilet, your solar panels, air conditioner, your bed, storage, seat belts, everything you need for safety and camping. So between them two, they made a pretty great Overland van. And they did make a brand new floor plan this year. It's called the EC. We just got one to where this isn't facing forward, it is facing sideways right there. So that way it kind of gives you a much bigger area here. So maybe I'll send you some pictures of that, Tim, and you can include it now and show. But it's an EC. So the bench is sideways there, both these swivel, and it really opens up this front area there. So what I love about this is the grill. I love the paint. I love the wheels. I love the capability. I love the double lithium system. I love the look and the feel and how flexible this Winnebago Revel is. So free delivery anywhere in the country. Check us out at sunshine statervs.com.